Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA Cardano. So very weak it continues to be. While Bitcoin and Ethereum saw some upside, ADA just keeps dropping, but that is basically in line with most other altcoins at the moment. A lot of altcoins are currently making new lows, and ADA is no exception. Definitely not an all-time low here, but certainly it's making new lows, and we have a potential that a 5-wave move down is complete. That is how I would count it, most likely, yeah. And this would be part of a larger downtrend. Looking at this entire thing, you can see that we are in some kind of a descending channel at the moment. Yeah, this channel is basically a diagonal channel. I see this all as an ending diagonal, which means, you know, we should be fairly close to the bottom, which is no surprise. I mean, look, you come from $3, you know, zero is theoretically the maximum it can drop to. So we are definitely closer to the zero level than we are to the all-time high. So naturally, you know, you see the diagonal patterns pop up everywhere at the moment in the crypto market. But we haven't got a clear case for a bottom here. Yeah. Unfortunately, we only just dropped below the 88.7% FIB level at 30 cents. We've just made a new low, and we don't really see any impulsive action to the upside. My expectation is still that we are in this wave 5 at the moment. So we came down in 1, we moved up in 2, down in 3, move up in 4, and coming down in 5 in the next move, or in the current move actually, and this could still extend out a little bit. This pattern, I understand each of the subwaves as an ABC. So I have to count the ABC also, or I have to count the wave 5 as an ABC as well. A, B, C. We're now coming down in the C wave, but the C wave is a 5-wave move. Here we've got a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. And that's sort of how I see it. I did tell you before in the previous video what are sort of the ideal targets that you would get for the C wave. Now we can do that by calculating the length of the A wave to go to the high of the B wave, and you get roughly some key targets. The very first target is a 61.8% extension, 24 cents. I don't think that's sufficient, to be honest. We haven't really seen enough bullish movements for that. Yeah, and it's also not a very likely pattern for a C wave. More likely for me would be the 1-to-1 ratio at 18.6 cents, and basically the extreme case would be the 1.618 extension at 10 cents. But that's really an extreme case. We can currently see that it keeps dropping and it's made a new low, but it's not really recovering too much. So I'm still watching if after this 5-wave move we are already in the wave 2. What could of course be the case is that this small wave 5 isn't finished and that we still get another low here. That's possible. It would most likely hit channel support here around the 23 cent level, and then we could look at a recovery. So, but this is nothing I would trade in any way long at the moment. There is obviously a short opportunity in this white resistance area. So let's say if we really move up in a wave 2 of C, then we would most likely get into this region between 28 cents and 31 cents. Yeah, between the 38.2% FIB level and the 78.6% FIB level. Really only if we break above 31 cents, then something different is probably going on, something maybe more bullish. But unless we now go here into this area, I don't see any trade opportunity really that would, you know, provide a high probability trade. I think getting into this area, I'm seeing initial bounce rejection, that wave 3 down could be shorted, which I'm not telling you to do, you know, this is entirely your decision. Or alternatively, if we break through this resistance area, this could be a more bullish move, and then just waiting for the retracement for a long trade might be another option. Bear in mind there is an important resistance area up here around 33 cents. So the first major resistance, I mean, we're talking here only about small resistances, you know, for the wave patterns, but the first major resistance, which is really of significance here, is the 33 cent level. That's sort of in line also with the 88.7% FIB level, but here, those local highs, getting above those levels would definitely indicate something more bullish is going on. But the first step would be a break above the white resistance area, then a break above the yellow channel, plus then a break above the red area, and only then we are still only at like 34 cents. Yeah, so ADA has a lot of work to do on the way up, but at the moment the trend is still clearly down. We are in a descending channel. We're making lower lows, lower highs. The move to the upside here currently is not very bullish, and yeah, having a look at the indicators, I mean, for our shows that we have a bullish divergence here, so we should see ideally this retracement in wave 2. That would be generally the expectation or likelihood. If we don't even do that and we break out of the channel to the downside, then we're probably gonna head for 18 cents quite quickly. But also on the daily we're now oversold. The thing is, you're oversold, but you don't really see any reaction here to the upside. What you can clearly see is that since, well, here we had a bit of, let me just, basically since September 21, we've been mainly in the lower half of the daily RSI. So as soon as we see some upside and we are doing something like what we did in October 20, you know, getting back into the upper half of the RSI, that is where we want to be for some bullish movement. As long as we're hovering here between the between 30 and 50, this is still in bear mode, very clearly, yeah. Yes, we can use indicators like oversold as possible signals that, you know, we might get some upside here shortly, and that is normally the case, but in a downtrend, don't expect it to go too far, yeah, to the upside. So you see that here very clearly. Most of the time we've spent here below 50, and that is in line with what we're seeing. It's only really when we get back into the upper half that we've got something more bullish going on. And if we see that, and, you know, don't see one sort of fake out and drop down again, but we actually stay above 50, that is when we are probably going to get back into a bull run. The RSI, the MACD is also showing us a bullish divergence down here. So yeah, you know, we could see finally some upside here in this wave 2 to the upside, but again, it would most likely only be corrective upside, nothing impulsive yet. And yeah, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. Maybe check out the trading course on the website, morecryptoonline.com. And lastly, if you're interested in earning passive ADA with your ADA, check out our links in the description. You can delegate your ADA, support More Crypto Online if you like the content by delegating to our ADA stake pool from a Cardano wallet. So check out the links. One of them leads you to our pool. And then there's 2 links for videos how to actually delegate your ADA. So anybody who likes our content, likes to support More Crypto Online, the channel, and everybody who would like to earn some passive ADA, check that out. We have found our first blocks already, so we're generating rewards that will most likely be paid out from the next epoch. So it's amazing. It's a very young pool still, yeah, only 4 weeks old, I believe, or 5 weeks, but yeah, we're getting there, and finally getting some rewards in. So yeah, thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.